And we are live at Clinton Elementary School in Sherwood, Arkansas. And I'm here this afternoon with a lovely young lady, Kamille Mohler. Hey, Kamille.
Hello, Michelle.
How was school today?
It was great.
It was great. Kamille is a fourth grader here at Clinton Elementary. So thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
That bell rang and she came to the office and was ready to talk about her book, I Am Not. You'll see the banner behind us. She has written a book that was released earlier this year, and it addresses bullying. So congratulations on being a published author.
Thank you.
Are you going to sign me a copy?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, good. Well, before we talk about the book, tell me about your history. You were sharing with me recently that beginning in kindergarten, you were bullied all the way through third grade. And I think you said because of your height, because you're short. So tell us about that. Tell us about being bullied and about that experience.
Well, every day when I was going to school, people always said, "Hey, look, there's Shorty," because I was shorter than most of the people in kindergarten. And so it just kept on going until I went to third grade, and that's when it just stopped because I was actually taller than some of the kindergartners and first graders and second graders.
Yeah.
And then in first grade was when basically it barely happened because I was shorter than the kindergartners when I was in first grade.
You were shorter than the kindergarten. You were a grade ahead of them, but you were still shorter than them.
Yes.
And so kids were still being mean and bullying you and calling you shorty. And that didn't make you feel very well, did it?
No.
No. And I know you shared a lot with your mom about how that was making you feel, and it was kind of a tough time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But from that, your book has come out of this, and the book, I want you to tell the folks watching there how that started. I remember in talking to your mom recently that you were at church, and the preacher, there was a certain sermon that really touched your heart and your mom's heart, and y'all talked about it when you got home. Look and tell our viewers, I want them to hear from you about that special sermon that just really was the catalyst and made a difference and kind of jump-started you. Tell us about that.
So the certain sermon that the preacher had used was, "You have something God can use." And so we got home, and my mom asked me what I would do to change the world. And I said to stop bullying.
To stop bullying. And what's the rest of it? Then you said, I want to write this book, right? Because I think your mom said, well, what would you do to stop the bullying? And you had this idea of a book. And what did your mom tell you? She gave you a deadline, didn't she? What did mom say?
She said, "I told you so that if you write the book in the week, then that she would get it published, and it only took me 3 days."
When your mother told me that last week, I'm like, my goodness, what an ambitious little girl there. Mom was thinking, oh, I'll give her a week, and you finished it in 3 days. And so then Mom had to go get it published, right?
Right.
Yeah. Wow. I know your mom is so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I know we are new friends, but you are so brave.
I am not my hair. I am not my skin. I am not my teeth. I am not my weight. I am not my appearance. I am not my color. I am not my height, I believe. And we're also about to revise the book too.
Okay, so you're I am not all these things that you mentioned, and then I believe you say in there, I am me. You, yes, you are Kamille.
I am me.
Yes, yes. I think that's incredible. And again, I'm just so proud of you. Well, since the book was published, it sounds like you've been a busy lady.
Yes,
You've been in some films. Tell us, you've been to Indiana. What did you film in Indiana?
We filmed a bullying movie.
A bullying movie.
A bullying film.
And tell them who you played in this movie.
I played as a bully.
Yeah, you played as a bully. Was that kind of tough?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like I had to be mean and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was very weird because I literally wrote a book about
Right.
not being a bully.
Right, and then they asked you to be a bully. So I
Yeah.
bet that was fun.
Yeah, it
Right.
was.
And then in Memphis, you were in a film in Memphis that's coming up for Christmas. Tell us about that one.
That one was at Christmas at Graceland,
Okay.
and it's on Hillmark. It's going to be on Hillmark, and I played as a wreath maker in an extra.
Oh, well, I love Hallmark movies, and I know a lot of my friends and family love Hallmark movies. So I'm going to be looking for you. Christmas in Graceland. Christmas at Graceland was the one you were in, right?
Right.
Okay. What else is coming up for you? What, any more films? And a little birdie told me there might be another book in the works. What do you have coming up?
I have a book coming out next year, and I don't want to spoil too much of it, but it's going to be called If You Want to Be My Friend.
Oh, I love it. So we can be looking for that in a few months maybe, or in early New Year?
Yeah.
Okay. Any more films, or is that too much of a secret right now? Maybe.
That's too much.
That's too much. Some things you got to keep a little close to the chest. Well, Kamille, I know I've said it and I keep saying it. You're just so brave, and I'm honored that you allowed me to come speak with you today. I appreciate your time. Before we close out, if we have some folks watching now, some students who are being bullied, or they have found themselves in a the victim or affected by bullying, what would you say to them?
Don't believe them. Just say you are you, and just say leave me alone, and say it doesn't matter who I am, but I am me.
That's right. That is exactly right. Anything else you want to share, you want to say?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. That about did it, huh? Well, this has been so much fun, and thank you again. I can't wait for your next book to come out. I will be looking for it. So I'm excited to see you in those movies, and just appreciate you. Everyone, thank you so much for joining. I hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you for following Southern Inspirations. Please continue to do so across all social media. Like, share, comment as we continue to tell good stories about good people doing good things across the South. Thanks so much. Live life, y'all.